Today on VIP TV, Kane Gardner, who's in one of the small hall fights of the year when he faces Liverpool's Nathan Bennett for the vacant Central Area Super Lightweight title, Liverpool Olympia on Friday, September 3rd. Thanks for joining us today, Kane.
Thanks for having me.
A fight, it's been really well responded to, isn't it, by fans?
Yeah, it's a good fight. It's been in the pipeline now for quite a while. It was meant to happen was it 2020? Yeah, 2020 last year. But obviously COVID hit, so it got cancelled. I'm glad it's finally back on, and I've got a date now. 18 months out the ring, but I can't wait to get back in.
I mean, what did you do to keep fit during lockdown, or did you lose some motivation at all? Because, it's tough. You're a professional sportsman and you're earning no money from boxing.
What I mean, well, obviously, I've been pro 4 years, and I've been doing camps, and then having like a week off, and then another camp. So after I fought in December 2019, I beat Jordan Ellison over 8. I thought I'll have a Christmas off, and then I get back into training. So when the COVID hit, I thought, yeah, I can have another couple of months off now. I just got a baby girl. So I thought I can spend some time with her and then get back in. But then obviously COVID lockdown lasted a bit longer than I thought. So I just tried to. Obviously gyms were closed, so I was going running, just doing bits in my garden and that, and then and I got back in the gym like last year, like August time.
Wow! So would you have preferred to have had a little tune up and then go straight into this fight, or the minute it was offered, did you just say, "I've got to take it now"?
I wasn't really fussed, to be honest. Like, I never get really rusty anyway, so I wasn't really fussed. I thought he was going to take like a little tune-up fight, because obviously he just got beat off Dalton Smith. But yeah, he took the fight. I've took the fight. So yeah, fair play.
But what's your opinions of Nathan as a fighter?
Yeah, he's good. I've watched him. He's all right. I believe on the levels above, to be honest. So we boxed through the same kids, and he's just really gone through the motions. But I've made statements and stopped him. I just feel I'm a better fighter, so I can't wait to showcase it on September 3rd.
I mean, do you think? I mean, I know this is sound a daft question to you. Do you think the power advantage is definitely with you?
Well, people have boxed said I hit hard, so I'm guessing so. But I've heard he can add. Obviously, his record's only stopped 2 out of 9, I think. Or is he at 10?
I think it's 9 wins, 2 losses he's had.
That's what I mean. Everyone can get buzzed when you got them 8-ounce gloves on. So yeah, everyone can hit, but I just think when I'm ready to fight, I'm just more spiteful.
But you know what? You've been stopping kids who don't get stopped. Chris Hadaway, and you were the last person to stop Jamie Quinn. He's had 24 fights since then. No one stopped him.
I know. There's only 3 of us that I stopped him. Obviously, Sam Maxwell with body shot, and Nikachacha, and then me last.
I tell you what, they're too steady. You're playing down your power, I think, because I think Sam Maxwell's knocked out 11 or 12 out of 15. Kakachi hasn't knocked that many out, but Carl Frampton says he's the hardest puncher he's ever been in a ring with. So,
yeah, well, yeah, don't know. Obviously, when I'm training and sparring, I feel like I punch all right, but some reason when I got them 8-ounce gloves on, I just feel like I can punch through walls. It's weird feeling.
When you put the 8-ounce gloves in, do you become a different person then?
Yeah, I just feel when I got the vest off, the vest off, and then the 8-ounce gloves on, I just feel like just a machine. It's weird.
So when does a smiling stop? We've been chatting for 5-10 minutes. You haven't stopped smiling yet.
Never stop. I used to get in trouble all the time at school for smiling all the time.
Yeah. So wait. So when you're in the dressing room, when does the smile stop? Sometime you've got the serious head's got. I love your attitude, laid back. I shouldn't think you get too nervous, but when does it stop? And right, it's now work time.
I think everyone gets a bit nervous, don't they? Because you want to perform good. You know what I mean? But it's when I'm doing my warm up and putting my boots on, I just switch on. Then I know I've got a job to do. It don't take me long to switch on.
Really? Can you switch on in an instant with someone if they piss you off?
As soon as I step in the ring, if I'm not switched on, I can just switch on straight away. Yeah.
What will it be like for you, Mancunian, fighting in Liverpool? Bang in Liverpool.
I boxed in Liverpool a few times as an amateur and all that, and I like it. That's what I said to Steve Wood. I'll have it anyway. I fight him in his back garden if he wants. I'm not really bothered. It's probably a bit hostile.
Yeah.
Because a couple of his from his gym are having the debuts on there, so obviously they're going to be all supporting him. Obviously, got my lot that are going to be rowdy. So it's going to be a good night. I can't wait.
Yeah, but as you say, most of the sport's going to be. I mean, you're going to get booed, aren't you? Maybe a bit more than that.
I don't mind. I like that.
How do you win this fight?
How do I win it? How do I think I'm going to win it?
Yeah, how do you think you're going to win it?
I think I'm going to get to him. My relentlessness and my work rate and my ferociousness. I just believe I'll wear him down and get to him.
What did you think of him against Dalton Smith? Do you just think it was just levels that night?
Yeah, that was Dalton's levels above. He did all right, to be honest. I backed Bennett to not get stopped because I thought, Bennett's a bit tough. He's not going to get stopped. He got caught with a peach of a backhand, but he kind of, don't know. He was just put his chin in the air, leaning back, which was a bit novice-y to me. So Dalton just timed him every time, caught him with the right hand. Yeah, it was good while it lasted. It was all right.
You win this fight, you look forward. Well, will you be looking at the English title that Dalton's got? I'm guessing he might move on from that pretty quickly, or the British title where there's Hakeem Ennis-Brown and Sam Maxwell fighting for it, because these central areas put you in line for these big prizes.
That's what I mean. Well, I thought my coach said that Steve might have put it as like an English title eliminator.
That's good.
Maybe. So after this, obviously, I don't want to defend it. Really, even though it's a good belt to win, I don't really want to defend it. I want to push on then. Because obviously I've had like 18 months out. I've lost 18 months away, you know what I mean? 4 years in. So after the central area, I want to push on to English, or even if I get a British title shot, whichever.
Yeah, well, you're going to be in the shake-up for both titles, aren't you? I'm sure if you won the central area and a British title eliminator was put up, you'd be put into that shake-up, I'm sure. You got a very good record.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I really want to win the British title. That's one of my main goals, and everything after that is just a bonus.
Really, yeah.
I believe I'm good enough to win a British at least.
Yeah. And how old was you when you took up boxing? Was that your first sport, or was you, into football or anything else?
No, my first sport when I was 9. No, funny enough, I just went to knock on for my friends, and then his mum told me that he was down at the local youth club, the youth club it was called. So I just went down there, and then as soon as I walked in, I seen Ian, which is my coach now, giving out a piece of paper to the kids of what to bring. And I was like, "Oh, go on then. I'll have one. I'll come." So we all went. We all went for a few months, and then they started dropping off my friends, and I just stayed. And I've been there been with Ian now 16 years.
Wow.
But not at Hardwick. I've went to Drawsden now.
Oh, you're in Drawsden? Is that where I live in Ashton?
He was saying that. I've been at Draws now for 6 years. Yeah.
All right, mate. Well, that's brilliant talking to you. I'm sure we're gonna, get together, in the build up to the fight. I think Steve's planning to do a head-to-head with you two at some stage, a couple of weeks before the fight. Yeah, if you can snarl it. I'll see if that smiler come off your face.
I'm smiling. Yeah.
Well, Kane, brilliant talking to you, and we'll catch up with you very soon on VIP TV.
Yeah, defo.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.